Hello, episode 10 finale. And it is a big day because today we're gonna move, kind of. We're gonna start the process. We are going to go and build a giant build. We are going to take all of these things and move them once more. And I found the block. I did. It's the grid block in refined storage. And this is the one that allows me to search up anything uh, at will. Like I can search up my concrete. And we're actually going to need some of this because we're going to be using red concrete mostly today because we're going to be making a red building. I also made a whole bunch of gray concrete powder. And I spent literally every drop of Vanillite I had as well. Because I upgraded this from a starter to a basic, which means it is producing 70 FE per tick, because the controller is producing 12, right? Like using 12, and the starter only did 15 per tick, so it was not gonna be able to hold on forever. And also we got a couple new things. We got to make sure we make something with this. I got some new vault gear, and of course we have that unbreaking thing, so it should be a bit easier for us. But I think it's time. We're gonna first, let me just sneak in here. We need some red dye. I don't think I have any red dye. Let's see here. Red. Does not. Yeah, no, we don't have any dye. Um, okay, I guess this comes up. Dye. Yeah, none. Okay, but also one issue is on our disk drive. We already got one over halfway full, which is it's a problem. So we're gonna also want some new drawers, but right now we don't have room or Beniotai, I should say, for drawers. So we're gonna have to make some new ones. But right now we just don't have the things for it. And actually, I could take out this dock, put it back for the importer, but we'll just keep it in there for now. Because right now we need to get ourselves rose bushes, and we're gonna bone meal some flowers, shall we? Let's go. We're gonna get all the red dye we can. I don't know if there's any other way to really get tons of red dye besides just these flowers, which, to be honest, I can make a couple thousand. Yeah, I can make 500 red dye. And if each dye is like 8 blocks, this is gonna go well. So yeah, there's gonna be a view of the back of my head for the next little bit. Let's okay, I can't double up on it, but I mean, worth a shot. Gonna get all of these, and right now I am struggling with knowing which place we should do this, because we could do several locations. I was thinking maybe we do it in the desert, over kind of where I have the gold farm portal, but I'm not entirely sure. Just a lot of flowers. Literally so many. This is basically what would happen if, instead of vault burgers taking forever, they all went so much faster. But we don't have any vault burgers that we're doing this with. And the last 20 of this bone meal. Been spam clicking this for forever. And that should be, I think, Yep, 576 rose bushes for us. Our bees are producing a lot of stuff. We are going to make our first building, and that requires... Oh, and each of these do 2 dye. Okay, we're going to have so much. See, it's for stuff like this that I just want some drawers for anything that breaks like 500 items. But like, this is just absurd amount of red dye. And we've been live for like 6 minutes and I already have like stacks and stacks of stuff. It's crazy. Okay. That's gonna be probably not good, but let's find out, shall we? Crafting table, here we come. Actually, I'm gonna want 1 more stack of sand. So I can put 4 sand and then 4 gravel, make concrete powder. Awesome, okay. The problem is, now our inventory's full. Okay. 4 sand. Whoops. 1 dye, 4 gravel, concrete powder. And then we're gonna just want to keep repeating this for a while. It's gonna take us a long time to get everything we need. Gonna see, once this hits like 6,000, I think I'll be fairly satisfied. I'll probably need like somewhere close to like 10,000, but individual piece of sand can go back away. 4 sand, a dye, gravel. Okay. It's like if this was a leaderboard, this would be doing really good. I have more red concrete powder than I do stone bricks. Yeah, no, that should be a good amount. Okay, boom, boom. Gonna do some massive building with this. Of course, we're gonna have to convert all this, but we can do that very easily. Just pouring water down it when we're there. We have more red concrete powder now than we have gravel, which is, you know, believable since we're using all of our gravel to make this. Okay. Now we definitely have more concrete powder. We do glass. Wow. I'm just gonna make sure we have lots of this stuff because it's gonna be very much needed. Oh, this is the problem. Oh, I threw all those items to E. Oops. Okay. I could put an additional stack in there. Grab sand. Wow, we have more red concrete powder than we do diamonds, rotten flesh, arrows, like almost anything else. The thing we have the most of is stone. And there's no way that's getting dethroned by this measly amount of stuff, but we're gonna get real close. Well, really close in placement, not. We're not even gonna get probably 20,000. We're gonna be lucky to make it to anywhere near cobblestone. We're almost out of gravel. That is an issue. seeing as I'm adding this by like the hundreds every time. It's got up pretty high. I said like what, 6,000, 7,000 is when I would be satisfied. Yeah, no, I'm starting to think this number might be almost good enough. Almost. And plus we're almost at dye, so I guess this is gonna have to do just 2 more stacks of dye to go, really. Ooh, past andesite. Okay, that's all the gravel I have. So this is all I can muster. 16 more, 24 more, 40 more. That's it. Could technically get a few more, but I think it's alright. Since this doesn't have a drawer, it's like filled up like thousands of slots. But that's not a huge issue because it's gonna go and empty. But what we need to do is, we're gonna take a couple stacks and see how this one is now. Already going back from red to yellow. It's a good sign. We're gonna take, I'm gonna say that many stacks of that. We're also gonna want some gray. And I want a water bucket, and I know I have some water buckets in here. Okay. I'm also gonna want a shovel. So this one has mending on it, but it doesn't really matter to me. These things are all gonna break, so that's basically the fact of the matter is all of those are gonna be gone. And I'm not bringing any other bare essentials with me. Not bringing a crafting table. Whoops. Not bringing a furnace. I'm not bringing anything else. I'm just kind of going down here. Gonna go hit the sack. And we're on our way. I would like to build my mega base. I would have probably gone for the huge area that Iskal is building his in if, he didn't already take that idea, and I'm already doing a lot of his ideas, so I'm not gonna copy his location. That's just crazy. But I do want a good patch of land. I see this area and I immediately think this is a pretty good spot. I want to build this. Let's see, F3G. I want to build this on a couple chunks. So, okay, we got one in here. Let's just clear out some of these dead bushes. Okay, so this is one chunk. Two. Let's see. Curse of Vanishing Iron Shovel. Okay. It's going to vanish for a completely different reason, but it will vanish. I don't just want the specific chunk cleared, I want the area around it cleared a little bit too. This building is going to be massive. It's going to be a total of, like, I think 31 by 31 is what I kind of want. I want it to be just fine on space. And I mean, if I ever need more sand, I got some more now. Even though gravel's the thing that I need more. But I digress. Okay. Is this the same chunk that I wanted to clear? Yep, it is. Okay. So that should be the perimeter taken care of. Now let's lay some of the starting blocks. Let's see. Actually, I just want to get rid of these. So if I'm doing this 31 wide, we'll say this is the corner. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. And then let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21, 24, 27, 31. And now let's just meet it in the middle. Okay, that should be perfect on that. Oh man, I missed it by 1 block. That's fine. So I brought extra shovels. Nothing's final until the concrete is poured. And then I always have another pickaxe. So I think we're gonna go up 5, I think, for the first floor. Maybe 1 more. Maybe. You know what? Let's go pretty grand on the first floor. We want it to appear really big. And then we'll do a layer of gray at the border. I kind of actually want the gray to stick out later, so I'll probably hold off for that. This is a huge building. And we're going to move all of our stuff into here eventually. Obviously, we aren't that prepared because we have a lot of stuff. So this is going to be multiple streams are going to be spent just probably fortifying up some of this stuff. I've got to mob-proof the area. I got to do a lot of defensive measures. Because this is going to be a really epic hotel type building. I don't know. It's going to be a city skyscraper. Do I know entirely what it's going to be for the theme? No. But I do know I want to get a whole bunch of things in here. I want to get my new refined storage system. I want to get all my drawers in like an underground basement probably. Or I'll fill out the layers of the drawers depending on what I do. Depends what this building could be. It could be office building, it could be a shipping building where I can kind of be staying. I mean, I don't know. I feel like the hotel vibe would probably be the best. This is incredibly huge. Just look at the size of this building. Now, we are going to still run a vault today at some point, probably. Because if I ever want any more drawers, I need more Bennyatite. I'm just so out of Bennyatite. And also, in the Soul Shard shop, there is a Vault Platinum. I mean, there's just Catalyst, but the Vault Platinum's even cheaper. And there's a Flawed Ruby, which are also super good. So, you know, maybe you can try to get some of those, but I'll probably just get the Vault Platinum because I already have like 500, so that's only like a couple hundred more. So I can do probably standard Cake Vault, just gathering resources. I don't know what I want to do for the floor yet on the inside. I could do white concrete, I could do gray. Not entirely sure still. I'm glad we got a lot of this stuff because we're gonna need so much. And we only brought a fraction of what we're doing, and we haven't finished the first layer yet. I'll be surprised if we honestly make it around the whole thing. We just really want to impose on this ground and really make it firm and make a good footprint. We're going to try to set up an entire city. It's going to be epic. I honestly don't know what I want to do for some of my other future projects. Like I've talked about making a machine for Create, and I'm not entirely sure what I want to do for that still. I really liked Iskal's cool machine he made. I thought that was awesome. I want to do something. I'll probably riff off of. I'll probably take all of those same mechanics, let's be honest, of what he was producing with that farm. But I want to see if there's anything else I can make on top of that. But for the moment, I don't really have too many resources to spare. I still need to get my refined storage upgraded. It's my last stack. Yeah, I'm not getting that far. Super close. There. Now, whoops. It's going way too fast. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna get all of these. But it's already turning nighttime, and we're out of the most basic of our building blocks, so I think it's time to head back. Don't want any creepers spawning while we're, building, because that would be very bad for them to like blow it up and then the whole foundation gets screwed up. Because we need to solidify everything that we have so far. And I want to kind of get some of this gray concrete in there. I also need some windows, some other things like that going soon. And also we need to pick out a new floor. So let's take a look at some blocks choices that we have here. Obviously I'm going to grab that much new. We have rebarb concrete tile, which is what I have the walls here. I don't really like that look for the floor. Maybe if we found like a white alabaster. Do we have any white alabaster? We do. We actually have 1,000 of it. That could be pretty good. Let's take some over. I'm gonna put away some of these things. I don't really need the mending or the silk touch one. I'll keep the efficiency extra. Sand I won't really need. So we'll take a couple stacks of, whoops, that's concrete powder. Want the alabaster. Okay, now our inventory is 110% full. Why has it stopped like engaging it? That's weird. Uh-oh, I got some mobs to worry about. How is that guy not dead? Okay, let's go and head on back. Up, and away! Gotta be very careful using my drill ability because it can break everything around me. We should now see, as we fly in, a pretty decently sized box here. This is gonna be a massive building. I don't know how I'm only just realizing this, but hmm. I mean, it's building day. It's not gonna be super vault running and stuff all the time, but we still will run one in the end. Well, most likely we'll run one. This is really cool. Look at this pattern that it's created. Did anyone know that this was possible? I gotta make a YouTube short about this. It's like spread out just enough that it does my concrete perfectly, but it also makes this really, really cool pattern. That is insane. Look at that. One water bucket did all of this. That doesn't look natural. Now we're gonna probably break most of it. Look at that descending. And that's gonna all disappear. Whoa. I lost a huge section when turning that corner. Look at that. It's like it goes so far and then just is gone. That's so cool. And it takes forever for it to update, so you don't see it initially. I feel so bad. 'Cause every time I turn that corner, it goes down so much. That's all I needed. And all it disappears is one. That was cool. Now, we're in an awesome little box. But this box needs a new floor. So, let's get something going here. So I was thinking maybe this alabaster would make a nice floor for this building. I mean, only the foolish man would make their giant concrete structure. on top of sand, but you know, we're gonna rip this entire thing out. It's not even gonna be a desert when we're done with it. Okay, let's take this. Thing is, I would use vein miner, but then it would probably mine below a lot more than I would want it to. I just want it to clear this nice one layer at the moment. So someone cue the massive time lapse. For this entire project. This entire project is going to take so much time. Problem is, I don't have a third-person account or even really a third-person way to get this recorded. And I'm probably not going to be able to do this all in one sitting. I'm going to have to do a lot of back and forth to my base to get more of the supplies. They all reside in those storage disks at the moment. I wonder if there's husks and stuff around, or if those are just normal zombies. Either way, this is my fortress. Get all the supplies. The thing is, I have like 8,000 blocks, and my inventory is already completely full of just things I've brought with me. So I'm building a really cool thing, though. As you can see, it's a nice big red box for now. But I'm going to make this into a skyscraper. I'm just clearing out this floor. So, and if you missed it, I already made a fun little comment about how only a foolish man would build their new house upon the sand. But when I'm done with this, I'm gutting this whole sand foundation, most likely, making an epic basement. Um, but literally, this entire thing's just built on sand right now. Whoops. So much sand. And here we go. Just making sure it's all filled in. There's so many resources that are sadly going to go to waste because there's no way we could pick up all the sand. Because their inventory is already full. I still need to find a way to make my entrance. And I feel like if this is going to be a proper city building, it's going to need an entrance that's pretty grand, and it's gonna need to be really tall, because I made this thing so wide that if it's going to actually look like a skyscraper, it's gonna have to be at least like 10 times as tall as it is wide. Maybe not 10 times, but like it's got some work to do, because it's a 31 by 31, which then makes the inside even. But that's not bad. I don't mind that much. What I mind is the fact that it's so big and I need to make it so tall. Keep just picking up sand and it keeps clogging my inventory as I build. And you know, I think I kind of like this as a floor. It looks almost like a kind of marbly type floor. We still have like 500 of these blocks. I mean, we could do quite a lot with this. Hopefully finish the whole ground. We're gonna do a huge amount of moving and stuff. And that's kind of what the future is gonna hold, is a lot of building and moving right now. Because we are level 59, but technically we are power level 65, because that's how many skill points we've used, because we start with 5, and I had that skill orb. So we're getting pretty difficult vaults. So we just need to really clear this out. And it's already nighttime again. We should just go and bring over a bed. We have plenty of extras somewhere, I'm sure. Okay, we actually have it currently one empty slot, which is... Nope, now it's filled up with sand already. You know, I hate sand. It's coarse, rough, it gets everywhere. I'm actually not entirely sure if this is even going to be enough of this block, this white alabaster, because I think we're going to need to get at least twice this. Well, maybe not twice it, but well, we have a decent amount left. We can see what we can do. Most of the outside is done. It's really just firming off these borders. And we are doing a very good job at clearing these. Like, look at this. Okay, so we only have like 2 stacks left, but we've cleared out like literally 3/4 of this place, a little more than. We just need to finish it off. Let's hope that this amount lasts. Oh, I'm not sure. Let's see, 77 left. I don't think it's gonna hold up. We're gonna need just a little bit more. That's gonna be the sad thing. Yep. Missing literally 9 blocks. That's insane. Normally I would head back at this point. Geez, a creeper just spawned in there. But I'm not entirely sure. So here's what I'm gonna do. Okay. We are going to now would use Mecha Jump, but I feel like it's a little bit destructive with it being the drill one. What are those things? Yep, nope, don't like that. Okay, maybe building at night is not the best option. Great. I've got stuff everywhere that's just chasing me. So let's just go. Let's grab a bed. You know what? We're gonna actually take 5. I'm going to do a bit of a pause here, and we're gonna cut back in a little bit. once we get to a safe landing spot. And we're back. And still, we have to grab some supplies. First things first, let's put away more sand, which we got a lot of extra sand now. So, I think, so we said we needed more of that white block. I took a lot of it, so I'm assuming there's not going to be much left. Okay, yeah. So we just needed a little bit. So I'm going to just take a stack. Well, I'm going to take the exact 9 that I needed. Okay, and we're going to just take some more of this. You know what? How much bamboo do we have in our system? Okay, I'm going to take 6 stacks of bamboo. Get some string. And I'm going to just see, can we make some bamboo? For scaffolding. Okay. Challenge complete. Scaffolding. I didn't even know that was a thing. So coming over to this thing that looks like a terrible block right now, it's time to get some upgrades. Okay, that's one difference between bedrock. Bedrock, we can keep placing it when we're on the scaffolding too. Okay, let's just do one layer of gray to separate layers so we know. So we know in the future really where we need to go. You can see behind me on the minimap as it's updating, it's getting replaced with instead of a gray line, or instead of a red line, a gray line behind me. I am getting all the supplies. Right now I'm placing it all. Oh yeah, let's finish this floor while we're here. Okay, that's done. So we got our first floor area kind of complete. In terms of exterior, we haven't really done the interior yet, so I don't really know about how much that's going to do. Um, but I know that it will hopefully work out in the end. Okay, I'm going to go up. This layer is going to need to be pretty big. We have so much concrete powder, it's going to be insane. I don't know. I can barely make it up it right now. I'm going to have to use scaffolding for the rest of it. Because it is going to be very tall. Basically, this is going to be kind of like a sculpture. Because I'm going to come in here, I'm going to build all of it up, and then I'm going to carve out the windows, I'm going to carve out the door, and everything like that, and put in all the exterior things. But you know, looking at this, I know it's going to be huge, so I'm probably going to be able to store all of my things on the upper floors. Okay, I can't hear it anymore, so it's probably far enough up. Okay, it still looks like a giant gray box. We want it to look like a giant gray rectangle. Not just a little short stubby one, we want it to be tall. If each floor takes like 8,000 concrete powder, well, if each one takes 1,000, and we had about 8, well, this would be a good 8-story building with a really tall first story. I'm only planning on doing 6 for this layer, which is still taller than, you know, some buildings, so. Like, not counting the floor and ceiling, there's going to be that much open space, so it's still really tall. Building away. Okay. This is taking a really long time. But hopefully it looks really cool at the end. This is probably not going to be the most intense of my streams as of late. I mean, last one I spent mostly crafting. I even did some crafting beforehand. Okay, now we're just going to do another layer of gray concrete powder to separate the floor. I'm sure this will actually start to look really impressive towards the end of our stream today. And afterwards, I'm gonna probably keep working on this because I will be gone for the next little bit. I'm gonna be taking a little bit of a break, um, just because I've been doing a lot of this. So I've been like this entire summer I've been basically nonstop making stuff, and I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. As you see, like videos and stuff have slowed down a lot, so I'm gonna just take a quick break and hopefully come back and be able to make some more stuff for you guys. Probably at a still slower pace because school year starting, that's gonna take up a lot of time. So, and it is become night once more, and we are out of concrete. So let's head back to pick up some fresh supplies. We want to go up a couple more layers this time. We'll probably pick up an extra 2 stacks of gray concrete as well. I really gotta bring some stuff with me. So I don't have to fly all the way back here. I mean, I'm not super far from my normal place, so that's good. Okay, I want probably that much of that. Okay. That's probably gonna be it for what I need. Like, I have the most basic thing going for me. That's kind of why I wanted to do this type of build. It was also super easy because if we come down here, you can see I've got, white concrete powder coming in. These still haven't started working. I did a whole server restart and I can't get them to fix themselves. Maybe it's proximity or something. I'll worry about that afterwards. So right now we're gonna see how far we can get in this stream. I want to see how tall of a tower we can make. Because, I mean, you have, just average desert landscape, and then you just have box. That's still my first thought, though, and I want to fix that. I want to make it from being just a box to being even better. And as you see, I can no longer just dash all the way straight to the top. I'm not going to dare mega jump because that will break everything. But this needs to become even taller. I need to finish it. I'm gonna get really far. I got like over 1,000 concrete powder this time. So I should be able to go around a couple times, do another layer. Should probably be able to make a couple stories, I think, with this much. Like this story and the next one, maybe? I mean, do like 31 times 4, which is the length of all the walls. Then times that by 6. That's how much I'm using per layer. So I probably won't get an entire second story done after this. But I mean, we're making some good progress. And at the end, of course, we'll douse this entire build with water to get it all cool. I mean, we saw what it made earlier at the beginning of the stream. It made a really cool water pattern when I did the bottom floor. So I'm curious to see what would happen when we do it to the full extent. And we go again. We're getting really far from that base ground area. I mean, I have all these decoration mods, so I can probably add some pretty cool stuff inside. Like with the furniture one, I can probably add some proper things like that. because this is probably going to be like a whole huge hotel reception area at the bottom. So that's going to be pretty cool. Right now we're just going to tower this up until probably like I don't know, 150? I don't, whatever we have concrete for. I mean, it's going to be pretty long if we place all the concrete we have. Hopefully it's tall enough. This is going to be so tall. But yeah, I have some other things I'm probably gonna make some videos for after I'm gonna play around with some other games. I'm trying out multiverses and Bloons Tower Defense 6. I might make some content for those as well. I also should probably go and check back in on Fortnite. It's been a while. I just haven't been in the mood right now with all these vault hunting that we've been doing. But it's pretty cool. Like, look at this huge tower. None of this would have been, like, we've spent a lot of time in this world, but it hasn't nearly been this much sand and gravel specifically mined. It's because of the times threes and the times twos and the extra blocks that we found in the vault. It has really helped us to get the resources for this build. Now, every story except for the first one should be the exact same dimensions. Kind of regret not making the first one a little taller, but there's not much going back in a project of this scale. Then it will go up to here and be capped off by that. So hopefully we can get all of this done. I mean, we've used over half of what we had, so probably aren't going to get all the way around multiple times. But this thing hopefully will stop looking less like a box and more like a tower, or at least a very good tall box instead of just a flat, small little thing. I want this thing to be huge. I don't know. What should I name this giant building? Seeing as it's probably going to be a hotel of some kind. I'm going to need to make an elevator in it. And I could probably do... I really want to try out a Java elevator. I mean, there is a mod specifically called elevators. But I don't really want to deal with that right now. I'm still saving up for Mechanism, which will multiply my output of ores by like 5. And I saw there was another one that doubles ores, so I'm like, what if I got both? Would it multiply by 10? I think it's worth a shot. We'll see what we can do with all of this. I think it's looking not tall enough yet. It's a long process to get it to be tall enough. We've officially hit 1 hour of straight building. And this is our progress report. Still looks very boxy. So let's up it and do it some more, shall we? It's gonna look like a box in the end, but I'm gonna do a little carving, add some windows, doors, maybe some flower pots and stuff. basically this is supposed to be a hotel, but it's gonna be red because I wanted to make it a color instead of just straight like white or gray. I'm gonna accent it with the gray for each floor and stuff. Each layer is gonna have about 6 blocks, so I could probably come up with a window design for that. As in, I could probably break out a couple blocks and call it a window. Okay, that's all the concrete we had this time. Um, but before we head back, I'm just going to place some of this. Because we might as well go back when I need them to re-grab the most stuff. Yeah, see, I went through a couple good stacks of this. So far, it looks, let's see, like a slightly taller box. Still not really that impressive. Oh, but I will get it there. Once it soars this tall, I think I think we'll be in a good spot. Like these trees almost look this mountain area looks very cool. It looks very unorganized and crowded, but it still looks very cool. And I think that's something I want to make sure I keep. The kind of look and feel of it being kind of interesting. I want it to look good because this space, I have all these trees and the modded trees just look so cool. I want to have like different buildings in here that actually looks cool. Thing is, if I can yeah, I can easily land on it from this altitude. So that's the problem I want to fix. I want to, you know, have to do more. I want to have to bank up to make it on top. I want it to be tall, for crying out loud. I want it to be cool and huge. I've brought thousands of stuff I should be able to make. A couple layers. I should be able to make this one and another one, and then quite a lot of the next one. I'm moving vertically super slowly, but like the amount of blocks this is just ridiculous. Now there are some mods that I've heard can be used for building, but and I could like go grab a dank or something and easily give it like just all of this concrete, but wouldn't really fit at all. This is where we're gonna live. We'll probably have our bed and stuff on the top floor or whatever. However tall we actually get to. If I had to say where I kind of wanted it to be, it would be very, very much like, I don't know, twice as tall as it is now. I don't want it to be like really, really super tall. After we finish this layer, I might just pillar up to see how tall I really want it. because I want it to look proportional for a skyscraper. Right now, it does not look proportional. It looks like it needs to be a lot bigger. Like if I had half of the size and it was this tall, I mean, it still wouldn't be enough. Like if it was only 1/4, like if it was like 15 by 15, then it would be probably good to be about this tall. Which means we're gonna need to go like 4 times that. Which I'm not sure we actually have the resources for, but yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is probably going to be a good height, roughly. I mean, I take a lot of damage from falling that height, which means it must be, like, if I fell all the way to the ground, I could probably have died from that fall. So let's hurry and try to keep up and get everything else up to that height, and we'll see if that is going to be high enough. Because, I mean, I did pick, like, the lowest spot in the ground around it. So it's already got to make up, like, that entire first floor of stuff. I will pave this whole area in the future. That will be one epic live stream when I pave this whole thing down. But right now, I'm just going to make central headquarters for vault hunting. Maybe that's what it could be. I'm not sure. That could surely make it a lot easier for me to build tons of stuff. We'll see. That could be a good thing. Switch this from being a hotel into a vault hunting headquarters. You can make an entire floor dedicated to just like all the gear and armor and stuff like Tony Stark style. We've almost finished this floor. Man, it is. This is going to be a drain on our resources. Okay. Oh, hey, we finally caught up to that scaffolding. Okay. Let's try to catch up to that scaffolding before the stream is over. I'm gonna leave some time at the end of the stream to go and probably run a vault. If, you guys want. Or we could continue the building spree. Because all I know is I'm probably gonna have to continue this build a lot off camera because this is gonna take forever. I'm gonna have to at least gather more resources and stuff. So either it's do more of these building things on camera or more vaults, because I've really also got to get back in the vault. I have 0 peniatite again, and I need more drawers, which means I need more peniatite. So, because I'm also out of like drawer upgrades. and I can't get drawer upgrades unless I have more Bennyatite. I think that's such a huge oversight. I think it should be able to use both recipes. So we could have an entire floor dedicated to armor, an entire floor dedicated to, like, something, I don't know. We could put our villagers on a floor, but we can make a section for the dummies mod, which we have for a practice area. We can make a whole potion room with machines from like crates and other types of things, farming the resources we need for all the potions. Basically, this could be like a huge area. This kills in between bases, and I want to just not be. I believe it is 16 in both directions is what a drawer controller can reach, or it's either that or 12. Honestly, I don't remember. I'll have to do some testing to double check those numbers, but it should be able to reach a good amount. Okay, with this small indent, we have made significant progress, I would say. Just look at this epicness. This is a huge building. Like, absolutely massive. Ah, we had one block left over. That's funny. Okay. Conclusion. Still, it's starting to look like it. I think when I get it to the height I marked out, it will start looking better. And the texture will be fixed when I water bucket the whole thing, so that should all be good. But first things first, I'm coming down. I'm looking for some beds. Because I'm gonna need one. I don't want to bring this one, but I do have a blue bed that's just chilling right there. I can't wait to move all these epic things. And currently we are running scarily low on concrete powder. So we only have 3,000 of it remaining. And that's a bit low for our standard, because usually we have like we had 8,000 and we're already over half of it has been spent. I mean, we have a whole bunch of it in our inventory, so after this run, we say we've placed half the scaffolding, I would say. After a couple more. But so far, this is what half of our concrete has accomplished. I honestly don't know if we're going to be able to make it to the very top, but we can always try. Go, 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 go. We are just building so far up. And this is going to be the finale for the episode, so I wanted to make a huge, big building. It's going to be basically the start of a building, but because I haven't even put in the floors for the individual levels and stuff like that. But we are making some serious progress. Like, if we can actually move out and get to this area, make a whole floor just for crops and crop farms, make a whole area for potion farms, and make a whole floor for villagers, and make a whole floor for, like, mechanism when we get mechanism. We'll make each thing its own floor. A whole floor will be dedicated solely to drawers. And of course, we will plug that in with our external storage, and we'll make some more power things. I'll probably store that in like the basement or something. Or I'll pick a floor. That's just literally going to be a refined storage floor, where it will just be a tons of disk drives, storage blocks, storage drives, all that stuff, and wires and power, because I'm gonna make tons of generators in there. It's looking pretty good. And I don't know if I'm gonna have tons of concrete powder for the rest of the floors, but I neglected bringing lots of that, but the point is we are making a significant dent in our thing. Iskal is in between bases. He's in between starter and medium. I'm not gonna say like this is gonna be my medium base. It's gonna be this epic building. And hopefully when I get at least one new person on, hopefully together we can build some crazy stuff and really expand out this city type thing. I'm gonna make some crazy stuff in the side of here. Like, we're gonna be starting our future episodes in this area. You know, not yet. I don't think we're gonna be able to start the next one in here per se, but we could, in theory, do that. And I'm pretty sure there's this trick from Good Times with Scar, or, oh, I don't know who it's from. I've seen Good Times with Scar. I'm pretty sure, I'm trying to remember who it was on Hermitcraft. Was it Cub Fan? It could have been Cub Fan. Could also have been, trying to remember. Nah, I remember who it was. It was Krallis. Back in Season 7 of Hermitcraft, Krallis had a giant city, if you guys remember. And I believe, he like fleshed out every single building, which was just insane. And that's cool, but I'm not going to flesh out everything as well as he did in details. But one thing that he did, he used all real windows. I'm going to have probably, I could use all real windows, but I'm pretty sure a lot of them are going to get covered up from some stuff on the walls. So I could end up just making some windows real, but like tinted glass or something like that, so you can't really see in. Because I want to make it so I can properly use my wall space without having to worry about windows too much. But look, we already have 700 concrete left, and we're currently at Y114. Our goal is a lot higher. It's all the way up there. I mean, that's just our rough goal. I'm not sure exactly where I want to end. I can say that this is over half of the stuff. And it is a lot of stuff. Oh wow, we only have 26 gray concrete. Okay, well, we won't be able to go that far before we have to return for resources, but we should be able to finish this floor, coat 26 blocks in gray concrete powder, and then that's going to lead us straight over into our next section, where we'll just finish up whatever red concrete powder we have on us on top of that. I'm like honestly kind of shocked with how slow this takes. Like we've been doing this for forever, it feels like. And stream timer says we've been doing this for almost an hour and a half now. and we are only this far up. I mean, if we looked it up, I'm sure we could see how much concrete we've placed exactly. I'm pretty sure I've placed more of these blocks than any other block placed, including cobblestone. You know what? Let's finish this layer right here. And place some of this. I would say that I've definitely not placed nearly as much gray concrete powder as I have cobblestone, but maybe it's kind of close. Just the severity of this build, the size, the scale, all of this is just crazy. Who knew that 90% of this was just going to be me placing stuff? Oh wait, I did. Hello. I'm going to go crazy placing all of this. And I'm gonna still have so many more stacks left over. Yeah, I still have like 3.5 stacks. So set our spawn point here. I'm thinking I want the doorway to be somewhere over here. But I'm not sure of the exact center. Okay, so it doesn't quite finish this chunk, but its border is 1 block over, so if I go 1, then I can follow down here. Say 17 is here. And if we take 31 minus 17, what do we get? I'm sure it's close to the middle. Let's see. 14. Okay, so 31 minus 15 is, actually, that would be 16. It would be the middle. So here. I mean, that's a pretty good doorway, don't you think? Nothing too fancy for this whole building. I mean, don't need anything crazy. We definitely don't need to clear out blocks on either side of here. And then just clear up a whole bunch. Okay, maybe that was a bit much. That's a pretty good door, I think. Leading in here. Now we can officially say this has an entrance. Oh wait, why does it look off-centered? Oh no, did I miscount? Okay, so it should be 16 blocks in, which means here, right? Should be, but it's not. Okay, so it should be 16 blocks in. Let's just count it. So there's 1 past here, so 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so it's actually going to be all over 1 block. So this is the new edge of this wall. Need to... Okay, does that look centered now? Yeah, I think so. It's hard to fly out of. That's a downside. Currently, my storage disks are already getting really full, but getting this just kind of started is epic. Do I have any lighting in there? Nope. Do I intend on getting some? I mean, I could. Will I? Probably not. Um, we are drastically going down. Earlier I said that we had more than stone bricks. Yeah, no, we don't even have more than that anymore. And for gray, we're like out of gray. We have 9 pieces left. And as you know, we're like out of gravel, so we can't make any more until we probably go run some more vaults. So this is going to be probably it for our load of construction materials. We can't really hold much else. I mean, we have a whole bunch more red concrete to go through. So let's try to grind this out, shall we? Oh no. It's so far down. I don't want to go down. Yeah, this is barely gonna last. Like 2 layers. Yeah, look, it's already like we came in here with like 300 and now we're already down to like 250 and we finished the first layer. Which is really sad. I didn't think it was going to cost this much. So it cost us about 100 per layer, which is, you know, a correct amount to assume. So I think this is going to be a little harder than first anticipated. But we will do a vault, I think, right after we finish this round of building. Either that or we might have to wait till the next stream. But, I mean, this is the last stream for a while, because I am going to go and take a little break. Because we've been doing a lot of streams, and as you can see, my videos have slowed down. I'm a bit tired. This summer has been very busy for me, so I'm gonna take a little bit of time down and just take a little bit of self, care. And then I should be back making more videos. And like you can expect in probably about a week and a half, I'll be back making more Vault Hunter streams. I mean, look at this crazy building. It's insane. It is literally insane. I would call this probably an actual skyscraper. With the size now. Its width is still, you know, really hurting me. Probably shouldn't have chose to make it so tall. Okay, going up 3 more blocks. Seeing as each layer, we're basically going up 3 blocks, and we've been doing this for a super long time. I'm just shocked that we've made it this far. Without giving up. We've just been placing and placing and placing. With us coming to the end of our concrete supplies, I don't know. Yeah, we're not getting up there with what we have. So we'll have to run some vaults, get some more materials, and come back to getting these things. The texture can be slightly different for each one. I've just noticed this. You know, happens to a person when you place as many blocks as I have. I want to look at the statistics after this one about red concrete powder compared to other things. If this doesn't get to the top of my list of things placed, I don't know what will. Because I'm not placing this much cobblestone. I've never placed this much anything, I don't think. Maybe carrots or crops or something like that. I've planted more. In fact, I know for a fact I've probably planted way more carrots than I've ever placed of these, but we'll find out in due time. I'm sure there's some building gadgets or stuff that we could get. Because I'm pretty sure over here we have mining gadgets. They have several upgrades, mine things very quickly, but I'm pretty sure there's some other stuff. Quarry. The builder can be used to excavate things. It can also be used to build things very quickly. This requires machine bases from RF Tools, and I don't have RF Tools yet. RF Tools is, yeah, this one. It requires an entire knowledge point, and I'm not spending any knowledge points until I get Mechanism, and then I'm going for Botania, and then I'll worry about other things. So we could probably go one more layer with gray concrete. With normal concrete, I'd say we could do more, but like we're almost out of rendered instead of the bed. That's how you know we're finally getting somewhere. I mean, that area right there doesn't look that bad. Like, I could probably jump off of this and still survive if I landed off the side there. Which is the crazy thing. Because I'm so far up. I'll get it probably around that height, up a couple more blocks. We're at 125. I estimated I like shot out blindly 180 as maybe that would be good, but honestly, 120 should be really good. But it itself does not stand 120 blocks tall. It's just, started from a certain spot and it's working its way up. I estimate, because each floor is about 7 blocks tall, we have 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 floors right now. Times 7, 64? No, that's 8 times 8, so it would be 56. Yeah, 56. So it is currently only 56 blocks tall. It's not even 100. That is a far cry from what I want out of a real skyscraper. I mean, these floors aren't going to have the most headspace, but they're not tiny floors. I will wait for moving day until that's going to be on a stream. So I might do a little bit of work before I stream again. Not nearly that much, not a whole week's worth, because I am, going to take a break. So I've been doing a lot of this. So I'm gonna. I don't even have the floors in for these. We got a lot more building we got to do on stream. We got a lot of moving, so that's probably what the next one's gonna be all about, is moving day. Okay. I think we're far enough up from the ground that we don't need to worry about the mobs that are like on the ground that can fly and hit us. But we do have to worry about some other mobs spawning in the base of our building, because we still have yet to light that up. But we can get some glowstone and stuff in the future. The perk is, you know, we're a vault hunter, so we have the addition of vein miner. Yep, there's creepers and stuff spawning in. So let's just keep going higher until they despawn. We're level 59.5. That's really good. We've done a lot of good work as of late. Like, in this episode, we've done so much. We've, you know, got to level 50. And that was a huge, huge thing. We got waste zones in this one, which is also really good. And we got our first Echo Pog. And we unlocked Eternals. And we, you know, have set up refined storage and power. We got our first unbreaking thing. We got Soul Shard Trader maxed out. And we gathered almost half the stars we need to get Mechanism, which is one of the really, really expensive mods. Ooh, whoa, we caught up to this. Oh my gosh, I just cannot understand it. No, no, no. Just go up. Yeah, that's taller than that by a lot. But that's probably fine. We're not going to have enough gray concrete powder to cover this whole thing, but that's not one of my biggest concerns. I'm not going to have enough of this to go back all the way around, but I've made some steady progress. I think every stream or so will work on maybe adding some more floors and details and stuff. So, as well as, you know, running vaults, which is probably what you guys want to see more of, is, you know, more action. But right now, we're making huge amounts of infrastructure that cannot be removed when we die. Because I was focusing so much on the stuff that we were carrying with us in the vault that when I died, it was like so tragic. So this time I've veered slightly away from that. I've been working hard on getting some things that cannot die, like our controllers, which is using an Echo Pog, and eventually we'll get a little thing on it. I mean, I'm gonna announce it, I guess. I mean, one of our next things we're gonna use Echo Pogs for is a crafting grid for refined storage, where it takes our grid and uses an Echo Pog again. And we're close to being able to get this. One Echo Gem away. And of course, we don't have any Peniatite, but we could fix that. Overall, this is what our resources have given us. You can't even see the bed down there, but it's there. But yeah, try this for a thumbnail. Just a giant red box with stripes. It is super undetailed. Why is there stuff shooting at me? But we can go, and we're going to go back to base. We're going to run a vault now because we are out of supplies. Much needed supplies, and the only way we can get it back is through the vault. Okay. This is bad. I know where I am, and I'm not by here. Okay. I don't want to take massive amounts of fall damage, but I still want to move quickly. I have to get 600 blocks in this direction. Oh, geez, not these thingies. Okay, still don't know how to scaffolding clutch. That was better. Not quite. Nope. Okay. Gonna stop trying to scaffold clutch. Running through a jungle. I mean, a normal person without an elytra would have taken at least like twice as long on travel time. But I can just dash and I can skip tons of blocks. Oh, just wanted this hay. Because hey, I just met you. And I'm gonna craft some bread. I'm gonna bring one of these along as well, just for fun. One of these places has to have a crafting table, right? Nah, who am I kidding? Let's just take this out. Make this into a crafting table. I've already ransacked this village. Now I can start healing like crazy. Water clutch! Oh. 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 And it didn't place? That's just rude. Well, let's get some more health back so we hopefully don't die instantly from fall damage. Forgot I took off my wings. That was definitely the smartest thing I could have done. Pressed F1 there for a second. So this is our new set of gear. These pants are only 4 armor, which is the real downer, but I mean, they aren't the worst ones. It's not terrible. It's just kind of terrible. Gotta take 3 of these with me, of course. And then we're going to take this one, TTC, Matados, and then we don't want a full magnet, but we don't have any really. Oh, wait, we can repair this one. Okay, taking this shards with us. Is this the one that has stuff? Yes, it is, so I'm bringing this one with me. And in that case, I'm bringing all of these. Also, I found out where Mabo went. I accidentally just put it away in one of these while I was looting last time. So that's what happened to Mabo. Because I lost him in my last stream of it. Hello. I have now unlocked some really cool stuff, like this epic refined storage with the controller and everything getting powered from a generator behind there. And I can search up all the cool stuff now. And so I'm just preparing to go on my first vault run in a while. So, yeah. super excited for this. Ah, man, need more experience. I don't have any XP bottles. Well, this is all I can really manage for the time being is a vault magnet with this many. So I guess that's what it's going to be for now. So let's head and we can now run a vault. And we're going to also aim to try to get this vault platinum. I've revived my Eternals, so they should be fine. Okay, we're just going to be running a standard cake vault. We're not going to be running this one. It's just going to be normal because that one is going to be for a time when we can beat the boss. Beat the boss. That's the one we're going to do in the next one, and we're just going to take off all of that, put on all of our fresh gear, put some of that stuff away. Okay, make sure we set this to something that we actually have any of. Okay, we don't have anything. That was smart of me. Well, let's just go. Gilded, slowed, and difficult. Okay. Definitely not my favorite one so far. Ooh, but we did just get crowded. Means it's gonna be a mob hunt. Currently, we have Matadus back there fighting a guy. Whoa. Okay, there's a couple guys around here. Hey, Matadus, can you hurry and teleport or something? Because the point of having an Eternal is so that they can do my fighting for me. Not even more slowness. Captain Puffy, you can drop skill essence for me. So please do that now. Okay. We also need to make sure we're going for gravel. Gravel, chests. This one's a really good one for chests, so let's keep up on those. Ooh, that's going to be helpful. Extra level of strength. Ooh, we got some more skill essence, I think, from that one. Pretty sure, yeah, Matadus has a slowness aura. Things are slower, but clearly not by much. Matadus themselves are incredibly slow, so. Oh, Matadus is gonna die? What? Matadus became unalive? Can't believe Matadus was just killed. That was funny. The cake would most likely be down there. Like, that's where it should be, because its spawn conditions would say, yeah, no, it would be most likely in a large area with lots of air pockets for it to spawn. But it's not, I don't see it immediately. Which leads me to believe that somehow it defied all these odds and did not spawn anywhere over there. So I'm going to check over here first. You know, one of the tiny corners that it could spawn. Also, the idol I chose to put on. Okay. Doing a little bit of a bail. Oh, I see the cake. It's up there. Now, we don't have a rejuvenation axe anymore. So, that's going to have to be something we watch out for. Okay, I got it. Lucky. Ooh, that's good. Okay. We can move out of this room. Take out myself as a vault fighter. Okay. Well, we only need like 100 more soul shards, and we've already been grinding like barely at all. It's been like 4 minutes. We have almost everything we needed, and I already see the cake. Hopefully we get something good from that. Oh, dang. Is there any like gravel blocks that I could get down here? Well, I'm super glad I found out about the Aqua Affinity enchantment. I actually did not have Aqua Affinity on any of my stuff, so mining underwater was just super painful. I mean, we are in a crowded vault now. We are slowed. Oh, this guy's gonna drop something good. Hopefully. Please. There's 2 of them. That's not allowed. Get him, Thrakmar. That was close. Okay. Don't really feel like fighting him. I didn't get that chest, but it's a good one. Whoa, 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 whoa. We immediately broke that idol. Whoa. Heck no. Nope, nope, nope. I'm getting down. I can basically live underwater. Ugh. So can some of these mobs. Some of the worst mobs, too. No gravel ones yet. There's one. It only looks like maybe a ×1 or 2, but anything helps. And I am mostly here for Beniatite as well. Yeah, no, a difficult vault right now isn't gonna apply for me, so I'm just gonna kind of run. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna kind of run. This vault is terrible. My gear is terrible. I don't know how I can improve and get back to a normal state. So right now, I cannot beat these guys. There has to be something I can do. I mean, I have to use the catalysts, I guess. I have to only run vaults using those catalysts to ensure that I don't get a difficult vault like this one. This has been very painful. And I'm so sad that I'm already walking out. There's like 16 minutes left, so I'm like gonna mosey my walk. This baby zombie will not survive. I will get every single resource I can while I'm here. I'm not gonna get much, but what I get, I hope, is gonna be useful. Nope. Yikes. Things are so scary right now. Without, like, proper stuff, I can't even get the small amount of soul shards I need. Well, I probably still can, but it's gonna result in a lot of pain and suffering on my end. Okay, I'm gonna try something dumb. Get him over to Miles, get him over to Miles. Miles can deal with him. I heard it, and that was really scary. We got another person that dropped more stuff. What happened to Miles? Did he already die? Well, I can't do this without an Eternal. How far did we get? 725. So close to what we needed. I'm gonna head back another room. Maybe I can find a better one. Am I kidding? I don't know if I'm gonna find any good rooms. Okay. When is my next Eternal Summon? Okay, not for a really long time. So Miles is dead. I don't know if I have any left. I don't know what Thrakmar's fate was. He could have been killed too. I don't know, Matados died. These guys hurt so bad. My weakened gear plus a difficulty at like plus 15 difficulty is just a combo I cannot survive. I'm just gonna hole up back here and wait. Okay. We've already gone through like 17 potions. I'm scared to see if anyone's alive. I have to wait it out. At least for the experience's sake. Okay, this chest. We can only get literally bare essentials right now. But it's okay, because soon when I get back from my break or whatever, I should be hopefully be joined by someone else. I'm not sure I'll show that part on camera, but I will be hanging out with someone else and we can be doing some lower level vaults. I don't know if they will want to be on camera or not. Or not. Okay, let's look around. Looking for just some stuff that I can loot. Right now, I don't have much. I've got a black opal ore. That was cool. Um, this vault has definitely not been my friend. You can tell where there's a vault ore because it's slightly illuminated. Whoa. Holy crap, these guys are literally falling from the sky and dying. That was almost me dead. I'm getting out of this place. Okay, where am I at? That's definitely enough soul shards. Let's get out of here. Any other chests lingering around? It is a gilded vault. Really, the only person I want to fight are vault fighters. What the heck? How'd that guy get behind me? Oh, knockback sword. This vault is not my luck. Not my luck at all. But I need to get something out of it. So I'm gonna get an entire vault platinum. And some experience. I'm getting pretty good at this same maneuver over and over and over again. Hopefully I'm getting a lot of vault currencies. Okay. If I needed any, like, normal experience, this is also giving me that. Basically, I'm just farming these soul shards off of these guys. I haven't really checked this corner. Okay, extra cobblestone. See, things are useful. Okay, some of these witches are dying out here. I'm not even gonna lure them back. They're witches. Dang it, if that was like a unique gem of Ashium, that would have really made my day. Made this vault maybe less sucky. Come here, Tubbo. Okay. Let's eat some food. drink a potion, hold our axe back in front of us. This is about the point in the vault where normally I would start heading back to the first room, but I'm already there. Glad I have a vault magnet, because it just saved me from accidentally dropping that axe. Okay. Sorry, Jimmy the Dude. Fully armored zombie. Well, you know, about as full as I think they can actually spawn. That was so close. And I mean, this armor actually looks pretty cool. Oh man, we lost that totem, but we do have enough. We can buy another Vault Platinum, which is 9 Vault Gold. Oh man, that was really stressful. And if we take a look at some of these things we got here, I keep accidentally putting this backpack just away. Let's see, I want to take, where's Jumbo? Jumbo gets a new ruin, 2 new ruins, actually. I didn't see any Beniatite, I don't think I got any. Okay, I got one singular piece of Beniatite, and that was the entire profit from that thing. But hey, it wasn't all bad. I also got a little bit of gravel and a new one of these guys. I have a protection 4 book. Those are actually pretty good. I'm also, you know, barely higher on experience. So that's something. Yikes. Well, that's gonna be it for this episode, this stream. I mean, just look at what we've accomplished. In this stream alone, we've started this grand build project. And we also ran a vault. That was a really terrible vault, but we didn't die, and we were able to get an entire vault platinum, which is literally 9 vault gold, which is literally over a stack of vault silver, which is literally just 729 vault bronze. So, yep, that's gonna be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Batboy, and I'll see you guys in another one. Goodbye.